The Seattle Mariners are the very definition of what chaos baseball looks like. And it all starts with a very disappointing start of the game. And that's just the way it goes. The Seattle Mariners, and this is crazy statistics, going against Hunter Brown, who is a terrible pitcher. And that's saying it nicely. Through 6 innings pitched, the Mariners only got 4 hits, 1 earned run, and they struck out 9 times against them. Not the start you want. And that's the most Mariners thing to do, to look basically dead in the water for the majority of the game and find a way to steal a win in chaotic fashion at the end. This is a Game Face Sports Breakdown. If you're interested in more of these, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any more of them. And let's get straight into this breakdown. The first inning starts with Josh Rojas, the runner at second base, and Julio Rodriguez finally coming out of a slump, hitting the ball the other way, not trying to do too much, scoring the first run in the game in the first inning. Up high in the zone, hits it hard the other way. I believe the exit velo on that was 107 miles an hour. And they send Josh Rojas home. No chance to get him. I love being aggressive. I always am an advocate for them sending people, testing people's arms, make them make a perfect throw to get them out. So that was a great start to the game. I also think it's always a great sign when Julio is hitting the ball with authority going the other way, not trying to do too much at the same time. You love seeing that as a Mariners fan. But then you're going to follow that up with one of the biggest head-scratching base-running blunders I've seen in baseball in quite a long time from Julio Rodriguez, who is on first base now. Cal Raleigh is going to do a great job to hit it the opposite way down the third baseline for a base hit. Julio's going to come around, hesitate a little bit, try to go from first to third on that ball, and get thrown out by a mile. And looking at this replay, I don't understand what he's really looking at here. He comes around second base and then he hesitates and then decides to run. Looking right at Yordan Alvarez, I don't get it. The problem with this is I think I would maybe somewhat understand it if Julio was coming around second base right here and then just directly ran, never stopped, was going to test his arm the whole way. I still would disagree with that in this situation. 100% don't think it's smart. But I don't get what he's looking at that would make him hesitate and then decide, I'm going to go and try to take third base. The announcer, I think Dave Sims, was saying that he thought the left fielder Alvarez kind of deked him a little bit and made it look like he was going to throw to second. But even then, it's just, you don't usually try to go first to third on a short base hit to left field, no matter how fast you are anyways. So for him to hesitate and then decide to go, I don't get it. And it kind of killed the momentum of the inning. But he absolutely had no shot to get there in time. He's had a couple of really bad base running mistakes this year. I hope he gets that fixed. I remember there was another game early on this season that he was a pinch runner and he got picked off at first base to end the game. It's just frustrating. So hopefully he can get better in that department. But by the same token, if he's going to keep hitting the ball this well, I can live with a few base running mistakes. Right after that, going to the second inning, now we're going to have probably the catch of the year so far for the Mariners and one of the best catches of the year for the entire league, quite honestly. Luke Raley's going to rob a home run here in left field, and just watch this beautiful timing, beautiful job. The ball's hit hard to left center field. Perfect time jump, jumps up, we're talking elbow up over the wall, full extension, perfectly timed robbed home run. Look at that right there. That is so hard to do. This angle right here is my favorite coming up. Right here. Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if there's anyone outside of Julio or Luke Raley that was gonna make this play in left field. I really don't. And even though Luke Raley struck out 4 times at the plate, he had a rough night offensively. I want to see this guy in the lineup more often. I don't care if it's a lefty-righty thing. I don't care if there's a pitcher he doesn't match up well with. The guy gives you great defense, great speed on the base paths, which there isn't a whole lot of in the Mariners lineup. And he's going to give you defense like this in left field. I'll take it 9 times out of 10. Beautiful play. That's absolutely insane. So now we fast forward all the way to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Mariners have looked terrible at the plate up to this point outside of that first inning. In this game, the Mariners struck out 17 times, almost 6 innings worth of strikeouts, which is outrageous for who they were facing. And in the 8th inning, They're going to come up huge in chaotic fashion to get this win, leading off with Mitch Haniger, who's going to do something with a meatball pitch I've been begging to see Mariners do all season, and that's just take advantage of it. He's going to get a middle location, what looks like a curveball, and he's going to take advantage of it, rip it down the line, and he gets a massive double to start off the 8th inning chaotic comeback. Great to see him take advantage of a pitch in the middle of the plate. Love seeing that guy take advantage of mistakes. They pinch run Jonathan Clase for Mitch Haniger. They put him on second base instead. So we got a fast base runner on second base now with Ryan Bliss coming up to the plate. Another very fast runner. And this is only his second game in the MLB so far. They asked him to bunt for his first 2 pitches, went foul on both of them. So he's got an 0-2 count. They work a wild pitch, moves the runner to third, and then he comes back and works the walk. So now we have runners on first and third. Are, I think, probably the 2 fastest guys we could possibly have on first and third. Speed kills, and that's going to bring up Josh Rojas coming up huge again. He's going to rip a shot down the first baseline, just gets out of the hands of Abreu, leading in the score from third. And honestly, at this point, I was frustrated that they did not send Ryan Bliss home on this play because I thought that was going to be their only chance, even though they did tie the game up on this. Just gets out of the hands of Abreu. He hits that ball hard enough. Looking at Ryan Bliss coming around second base, going towards third, I really wanted them to send him and test that arm in right field, but I'm happy they didn't because it all works out with some more chaos coming up. Now we have Julio Rodriguez with runners on second and third. Need a hit to score the winning runs here. We are tied. Julio's got to come up huge. Julio's going to hit a dribbler on the infield. Hesitation from Bregman. The speed is too much. Throws the ball away, scoring 2 runs, making it 4-2. You get the shrug from Julio, the celebration. Chaos baseball comes up huge again. Speed absolutely kills. And I just want to show that hesitation for Bregman is 100% because of the speed on the base paths. He probably has a chance to get this guy. Look at the third baseman and where the runner's at. Gets the ball right there. It's going to be a tough play if he throws it right there. Probably doesn't have a chance to get him. Decides to go for the out instead last minute. But because Julio's too fast and because Bliss is too fast, that's what gets you the win here. If you have guys that aren't plus speed on the base paths, you're probably going to get this out at home plate, or at bare minimum, you're going to have enough time to set your feet and make a better throw to first to get that guy out. But speed kills, hesitation gets him, throws it away, and that's the chaos baseball we love to see. Coming up with a huge, huge win against a division rival. I mean, it just doesn't get better than that. So as frustrating as that game was, you can never be upset with a win, no matter how it comes. Seattle is like one of those, it's like an abusive relationship. But this is one of those moments that just reminds you why you love watching Seattle Mariners baseball. It's just one of those moments. So if you watch to this point and you're interested in more baseball breakdowns, I'll be doing them all season long. Also, I want to thank you if you watched to this point. Leave a comment below. More things you want to see, questions you have, how you think the Mariners season is going to go this year, where they're going to end up. Let me know. I'm going to read every single comment. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video.